It's so crazy when I think back to childhood days when it was hot like this. I couldn't wait to go outside, be outside all day. $2 got you right. 50-cent icy, 2 quarter waters, chips, cookies. That shit would last all day. I'm not going in the house for lunch. None of that. All the parks had water fountains. The hydrant was on, the sprinkler. We sneak into the pool at the YMCA, something. But then when you turn a cool ass teenager, all that's out the window. You not coming out till the sun go down. Then you break day. Yeah. Teenager, your day in the summertime don't start the nighttime 'cause it's too hot. Unless it's a cookout or something going on. But anyway, a quick view from outside. 2025 neons. Neon swimming trunks. Nike 5 panel. Chris White t-shirt. I need the fat wet rag though too. This shit's crazy out here. One thing about outside, we definitely gonna give somebody or everybody some type of nickname. You know for sure it was somebody in the hood that named this the fat. It was probably a daylight today, almost 100 degrees. Everybody outside cracking jokes, and the fat was invented. Yo, shout out to everybody that was outside Saturday. Saturday was a movie. For sure, for sure. 12 bottles in rotation. I want to say between 12 and 16. Super good vibes. Mad new people that never came out to any other meetups. Somebody from Boston, somebody flew in from Atlanta, a bunch of people that I never interacted at other meetups. You know, as time progressed, you start to remember faces once you kick it with some people sometime. And some people, you know what I mean, we talking to DM kind of often. But I'm gonna show some pictures throughout the video. If you haven't already, like, share, subscribe. What I did do for y'all now too is now on the YouTube channel, the store, No Ideas Original, is definitely accessible. It's there for y'all now. Even if you don't want to cop nothing and you just want to subscribe to the email and stay up to date with what's going on, it's right there for you. Shout out to everybody that brought their kids outside Saturday too to cop the coloring books and just have fun. I like that. I like that. It was families out there. Air Maxes on, orange, pink, neon. Yo, people was in attendance outside. It was serious. Shout out to the dark side, aka the smart side, aka Patreon. Yo, I also started something new today. The Twitter. The Twitter is called the ignorance section. That's where I'm gonna say most of the things that a lot of people are afraid to say. Yo, depending on your age, man, like, I'm solely speaking for my age group and a couple, you know what I mean, a little under me, early 2000s, shit like that. Yo, elementary school, middle school, the playground, the lunchroom, yo, nothing but jokes, cracking on each other. Sometimes it got serious. Sometimes it was just all fun and games, but that's where you learn to have tough skin and you learn how people truly felt about things. Now it's too many sensitive thugs with things. And if you say you don't like something, you're considered a hater. I want y'all to answer in the comments. Why is it considered hate if I don't like something? I feel as though that's just my personal opinion. You know what I mean? Some things I really, really dislike. So people may feel a type of way the way I say it. But yo, that's no different than the way we talk to each other in fourth, fifth grade, even younger than that. Yo, me personally, I feel if we're more honest on these platforms, because trust me, whether you guys don't know it or not, I know it. There are a lot of eyes on a lot of the pages that are popular. And I'm talking about from the corporate side. They're paying attention. How do you think when we speak about certain sneakers so much they end up popping up? I could show you something that I post almost 2 years ago, and it was six sneakers that I wanted to come back. Out of the six, four went into rotation. That's not no coincidence. I can't explain how I know it's not a coincidence, but it's not a coincidence. But yo, we got to keep expressing what we want to come back as long as it makes sense. A lot of things people express their feelings about, those shoes won't do good in this market. Even the toughest shoes aren't doing what they did in other markets during different times. And a lot of people was just hung up on how COVID was. All that free money had shit jumping. Yo, you know how many people I met that bought Sprinter vans that was going crazy with the resale of the sneakers, to where it's like it's quiet now. They don't do but so much. You know what I mean? They do certain things when it's available, but that time bossed a lot of people up. They was getting a lot of money. And I was thinking about that earlier, like, yo, imagine like those resale stores that during the Jordan 1 craze got all those weak color ones that they were able to flip for profit because of the one craze. That's just stuck. You can't get a dime. They just sitting. I rolled past a resale store today and you just seen like 5 rows of garbage Jordan 1s that I know been sitting because the colors haven't been out for over a year. And think about all the people that bought certain things that they don't even wear no more. The Yeezys in particular, like you don't see nobody going crazy with the Yeezys no more. Unless they the original color wave runners or the Red Octobers or the Nike joints. Besides that, you hardly see people back out the Yeezys. And yo, when them first high top with the straps dropped, I was hitting on Adidas same day, selling them 1,200. Might have had like 4 pair that I was able to do that with during that time. I'm pretty sure those are still worth money. But it was a time where no matter what it was, people was buying it. When something got hyped up and they couldn't get the color that was hyped, mad people started flocking around getting the corny color of the model just so it looked like they blending in. That's how a lot of sneakers get just tossed up, smutted out. Yeezys, Jordan 1s, foam posits. I forgot the name of them socket joints that's tie on the side. The silver joints fire. Black joints fire. Yo, they dropping extremely too many colors now. They about to go crazy to where it's gonna be like a quick samba run and then it's gonna be like people just gonna be upset. The shoe is dope. But just because a shoe is dope, we don't need to see it in 9 trillion colors. Psst, I got some other information, but I'll save that for Patreon. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody that's stuck with a lot of garbage shit that they don't want. That's my thing, the longevity and the kicks, right? You can't just get like right now. I said this previous vlogs that I did speaking to everybody. 2025 just set a crazy retro tone, right? So those that's been doing what they've been doing, some people still got some left over. Some people copped again. But the people that got a bunch of like, I be feeling like a lot of people be having shit stacked to the ceiling because there be a lot of weak shit too that they just hold on to. Like, is it really a solid collection if it's just a lot of weak shit? And this is no disrespect. I mean, you like what you like, you get in where you fit in. Because I feel the same way about certain things that I like the 92 flights that Pippen wore. Shits did bad, but I like them. I got the Olympic color and I got the black suede, but that's not a sneaker that's going to do good in this climate in this day and time. I mean, personally, I feel good that right now, if I scuff some of my favorite shit from 2025, I could go right in the store and recop the shit. The Diamond Turfs, the Up Tempo 95s, the Racer Pink Air Tech Challenge. A few pair that's still floating on shelves, Bo Jackson's. I like that shit. That's the shit that I come from. Everybody's culture is not the same culture, meaning I make culture different from you. You make culture different from me. There's no right or wrong to it. Some a little cornier than others. Absolutely. But me, personally, I like the instant gratification. I don't always want to. That's like, yo, if somebody hit me up and be like, yo, crazy shit going on tomorrow, such and such having a private pool party here, we out. And let's just say I ain't look and I scuffed a sneaker. I go in the box to pull a sneaker out and it got a scuff from the last time I wore them. And it's a make and break scuff for me. Some people is alright with that. I'm not always alright with that. It feels good that I could just spin the block and go right back in the store and recop that shit. And maybe even get it at a discount. Yo, is it just me? Or is it really the summer of Air Max 95s? So many people is caught up on the neons, and I get it. Foundation, legendary, iconic. They bugged out only making 10,000 pair. But then you got the pink foams, fire. Mandarins, fire. Triple black with the big bubble, fire. Even though that's not really something people want to wear right now in the summer. Black with the purple stitching, elite. Then you got shit, what else? Cortez, however you say that. You got the blue on the way. You got the solar red on the way. You got the black side paneling with the aqua on the way. Tor yellow on the way. Aluminum on the way. JD Sports 5 pair on the way. Undefeated finishing off with a few pair. Then you got the SB, the skateboard joints. Man, I done seen about 3 color of those on the way. I say by the end of 2025, there will definitely be close, if not definitely 25, 30 pair Air Max 95 with big bubbles. So while you caught up on just solely trying to get the neon, sometimes just look at the other colors. I mean, all the gradients I'm copping. We already spoke about that already, but the joints with the aqua tongue, yeah, I need those. The black with the purple, definitely seen them on a few sites on sale. Those are definitely coming. So y'all seen that clip where I asked K what sneakers got him some. And personally for me, I could name a few different sneakers that, but the Concord 11 definitely put me in a whole different bag. White and yellow low top airs too, but the Concord 11 solidified everything because after then it was like, it was non-stop. Like, but what was a sneaker that definitely had you bag a shorty or had a shorty bag you? Like I told a story before about when the powder blue nines came out and this one clique of girls, they all had them shits on. Fire. So you know what I mean? That kind of put them on the map. It was a couple different things, a couple different ways. But you know, nowadays, a lot of us tend to forget why we did the things we did growing up. Meaning, of course, you wanted to be cool because cool was just what was going on. Well, that's if you was into that. Because I know a lot of guys that didn't care about that. Like they would get a pair of sneakers because they played basketball like on a team, like for real, die hard sports, like school, sports, workout, that's it. They ain't care about everything else. Sometime come to some parties. That's different. Then you got some people that just didn't care about certain things. I'm solely speaking on the people that was into what I was into. I didn't want to play no sports. I wanted all the fly shit. I wanted to talk to the fly girls. And I just wanted to be fly. So what's something that made you want one of them girls or made a girl gravitate towards you? I seen a lot of comments like talking about the LeBrons, and for K's age and that time period, the LeBron nines definitely did damage outside. My personal favorite LeBron and only LeBron I had, well, no, I had two pair, but the seven was mine. The LeBron seven was crazy to me. But them nines was outside. I don't know where everybody that was commenting was from or their age group, but that was definitely a sneaker that was outside. And I definitely seen someone that commented and said, yo, we got to be around the same age because when I wore them to school, I got the same treatment. Yo, that's how I don't understand how kids could go to school in pajamas and shit today. Like, it's just weird. I mean, I guess it's different. Same way I guess our parents looked at us crazy when we won a fucking $400 or $500 sweater, or we just felt like we wanted a different pair of shoes for every day of the week. But let's flash back to when we was young real quick. The funniest shit ever when I think about it is when I'm talking about young, this elementary, when some kids would see a Jordan commercial and be like, yo, I want those. And they end up getting them and come to school and say, yo, these make me run faster. I could jump higher. Yo, that's something I never in life felt like, even as a kid. I used to be hearing that shit and be like, yo, nah, but kids used to be dead serious with that shit. Me? Yo, I used to get in trouble when I was little. Like when I get new kicks, my mother and them would be like, yo, you're gonna run into something. Stop looking down at your feet. I used to be wanting to say like, yo, do you know what you just got me? What I got on? I can't stop looking at these shits. And then you getting greeted by the older kids in the hood like, yeah, cause they got them on too.